very much. All right, you are Mr. Kim.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you were personally served by our inspector in this matter to come here today, isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and why was it that you weren't able to come and see us on October 11th?
October last month, inspector coming, he requested something behind the tax until before tax station August, nothing, I have a debit, anything clear, but he requested something problem, so I find the property tax 2012. So I go that day, the other day, go pay, and he requests the tax. This number, he gave to the number, I
Right.
taxed already. So I think the everything is okay, and
Okay, no, I'm sorry to cut you short. I just want to make sure I understand your testimony. Your testimony is you did receive the notice of the October 11th hearing.
but I misunderstand because I before 4 o'clock pay the tax to the recovered. It's no need coming to courthouse.
So once you received the notice to come here to see us in October, you faxed documents to Jane Schroeder?
No, this pay property tax. I think this property tax behind. So yeah, he talked to me. I go to the other station. I pay that day, the other day, and before 4 o'clock I pay the tax because he requested to send the tax to the liquor board.
Right, but did you send it to the liquor board?
Yeah,
You did.
I send tax, and this morning I go liquor board double check what happened. They find they request to go to the tax station, and I go find the 2011. I behind the $300 something the bad check, but until last October, I go tax station, nothing find anything, but today I find that, and I paid. And
All right, can we
bring
see
the-
that document, please?
Yeah, and the recovered request this letter.
All right, this says as of today's date.
Yeah, because today I find, and even though when I step by the recovered, I don't know what's going on, and I drive to the tax station. They explain 2011, but I don't understand until October and August. When I was October, August tax station. They did any debit. At that times everything cleared.
All right, I'm still not clear on why you didn't show up to see us last month. You were supposed to be here on October 11th.
Because that times I didn't understand. Because I think.
Did you think you didn't have to come,
Yeah, I asked to the
inspector?
inspector. I have to tax before 4 o'clock. No need to come.
Before 4 o'clock on October the 11th.
October 4th.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm looking at is I see what you're holding, but I don't see a copy of that in our file. And if we had a copy of that in our file, we might not be having this conversation right now. So, but it is your testimony under oath, bring it here,
Everything this I have.
that you faxed
Yeah, that's
the
yeah.
personal property bill clearance from the Department of Finance to the Liquor Board on October 4th, 2012.
Yeah, I think that times I think that's a matter. So I pay everything. I pay the tax to recover.
Did you send a copy of this to the liquor board?
Yeah, I send the tax.
I understand you paid it,
Yeah.
sir, but did you give us a copy? How did you get, did you indeed, you said you faxed this copy to us?
This one I pay after money.
I know, but how did you tell us about it? I know, I'm reading, you paid the money. We believe you.
Yeah.
But how did you get a copy of this to us?
Oh, I have no idea because inspector talked to me, sent recovered. That's all I have information. I
Right,
didn't know that.
But
Yeah.
you've gone further. You have a fax number here. Attention,
Yeah.
Jane Schroeder.
Yeah.
Was this document ever faxed to the liquor board or attempted to be faxed to the liquor board?
Because the inspector requested that fax number gave to me, have to fax this paper.
So yes.
So I, yes, yeah, I.
You
send
put
the
it in your
text.
fax machine with
Yeah.
this phone number and
Yeah,
sent
right.
it.
Yes.
Okay, and you did that on October 4th
yes.
or on October 11th?
October 4th.
Okay, okay.
So I have no idea about the people, what have going on, and follow the inspector. He requested tomorrow send to before 4 o'clock. Give the phone number, fax number. I send it. So I think everything clear. But yesterday suddenly come the inspector coming and another issue bring. So this morning go to recovered I find. But even the recovered I don't know what happened. This gentleman sent to talk to me. I have to go to the tax station. So after go tax station, I find that issue 2011.
Are these copies that we have, do you have copies for yourself, or do we like to use?
Do you need these documents back, or can we keep them?
I don't have a copy of this. Yeah.
Okay,
That one I have, but this one I don't have.
okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
Because I have no knowledge. If you expect to explain what's behind or something, I understand. But he requests the.
All right, do you have your trader's license, sir?
Yes, sir.
You do have an active trader's license?
Trader's
Good,
license,
it's
yeah,
valid?
Yeah, everything.
All right.
Yeah,
I
everything
mean,
fine.
our rule only talks about good standing with SDAT, not necessarily a trader's license, but I think we can make that part of our order. Oh, I see. If a certificate of good standing and a 2012 trader's license are submitted by October 4th, the public hearing will be canceled. So even if you did fax us the clearance on the 4th of October, you still didn't fax us this because you owed $300, you found out, and we still don't have a trader's license. But you're telling me that you have a valid trader's license,
Trade license already I have.
and it's good. It's good. It's valid through today, right? Or it was valid through September 13th at least.
Oh, I have no idea. Can you explain, please?
Well, yes. Do you know what a trader's license is?
Yeah, trade
All right.
license, 2012, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And it has that date on it. Do you have a 2012 trader's license?
Yeah, we have.
All right, good. good.
Before, until May, I everything process, and the little problem that I go tax station, I pay everything cleared, and
Right, it's just that we need proof of that, that's all, sir. And in the future, you may want to come down to the board with your documents if you're not sure, rather than face, well, we could have suspended your license for not showing up on October 11th. So it's just to your benefit, if you are not 100% sure, come down and see
Oh,
our
okay.
staff,
Yes,
and
sir.
they can tell you everything you need, make copies of it, you can go on your way, and you don't have to see us,
okay.
okay?
Yeah, even the today issue, I didn't know. Today, before August, I go tax station, everything clear. I think it's fine, everything fine. But today, I just find 2011 issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is still needed? What's the
Oh,
date-
yes.
What's the date on your trader's,
So I don't know clearly the date. Yeah. Around normally have to clear the May, but May have find some problem. That times I cleared everything. I got the
you
trade
have a new one?
license.
Did you get a new one?
Yes, sir.
Can you get a copy down to
Okay, recovered. Yes, sir.
And we'll take a fax, because you're going to
Okay,
need to
fax, yeah.
fax us, because you don't have a copy of this, you're going to need to also fax us a copy of this certificate of good standing tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to give this back to you now.
But yeah, this one and the trade license, right?
Right, so, and
Oh,
I'll
okay.
get to all of that. There is going to be a fine
Yeah,
because you
okay.
weren't in good standing on September 13th.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but there'll also be some requirements to send us some additional documentation.
Only the fax the recovered, right?
Right.
Not the courthouse, right?
That's right, and I'll
Yeah,
make that clear in the decision, and I'll go over it with you one more time so you can write it down.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, sir. Yeah.
All right, any questions, commissioners?
None. Yes.
Okay, let's go off the record. Let's go to the decision phase. Thursday, November 8th, 2012, 3 p.m. docket. Jung Won Kim, Mambo Incorporated, trading as Geisha Restaurant, 201 North Charles Street, Unit B1. A violation of Rule 4.18. We do find the licensee guilty of the violation by failing to be in good standing with corporate charter at ESTAT on September 13th, 2012. The fine for that is $250. Second, we have a charge of non-cooperation with the board, Rule 3.02, indicating that you failed to appear at the hearing and failed to provide a certificate of good standing as required. Board is going to find you not guilty of that charge. It's clear that there was some confusion and that your failure to appear here was a result of that confusion and not an intentional omission on your part, that you did not, that you did in fact attempt to cooperate with us, but that you were uncertain as to what to do. So you're not guilty of that charge. You're guilty of the 4.18. It's $250. There's also a $125 hearing fee. So it's a grand total of $375. How soon can you pay that to the board? How much time, reasonably, would you like?
Yeah, today I give the check, but deposit Monday is okay.
Well, we'd prefer that you drop a check in the mail, and we'll say
Funds
that.
are available.
Yeah, we'd prefer that, yeah, that you write the check for the date. And can we give you 1 week to pay?
Yes.
And make sure the fund's clear. All right. So 1 week from today, $375 due by November 15th. But here's something just as important. And we'll just say November 15th, if that's okay.
But I think this is not right because I'm not lawyer, my English not enough, and the inspector request I follow direction, everything direction.
Who was your inspector, sir?
That times this when he handle, I give to the copy that.
Right, I couldn't read the,
The attention to his deliver. That John.
yeah, that's Jane Schroeder, sir,
Yeah.
and she's not your inspector. She is the deputy executive secretary. She's a woman, and she's in the office. You spoke to her by phone?
No, he the gentleman.
John Howard?
Maybe John Howard. I don't know the different from the record. Delivered to hand with the hand. He the request sign, and he explained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I have to, and I ask what problem or what's behind the money. He explained. So I go to the, I think the only one issue, property tax, so I go pay attention. I paid, and I explained, recovered request some paper. He gave to me this, and he requested tax the next day before 4 o'clock, everything okay.
Okay.
So I follow his direction, and suddenly yesterday coming and requested something. The other issue I don't know. So
Here's
they
what
are
we're going to
fine.
do. Here's what we're going to do. The fine at this point stands. It's $375. However, the board is going to inquire with the inspector as to what was said at that meeting. And if the board determines that there was some confusion, it will result in an error in your favor, and we will reduce the fine. We will suspend the $250. You will still be responsible for the $125 hearing fee. But right now, the fine stands. The board is going to inquire further, and the board will let you know if we determine that that fine should be suspended. Otherwise, we're going to expect, and we'll have that completed no later than next Thursday. But we need that money, and we need 2 documents from you by close of business next Thursday, the 15th of November. Number 1, a copy of what you just gave us, the trader's, or the good standing certificate.
Okay.
Then there's the other thing that you need to provide is take it off your wall, take it out of its frame. Fax us a copy of the trader's license. Put it back under the frame and display it so you don't get in any trouble, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right, and we'll let you know, your inspector will let you know by next Thursday if in fact, so you might want to, instead of mailing us that stuff, you might want to make an extra trip down here because it might save you $250.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Tomorrow I go to the recover.
And we will have the inspector, we'll contact the inspector.
Okay.
All right,
so,
but
yeah,
again,
yes.
until you hear from us to the contrary,
Yeah,
we
okay.
need $375 by next Thursday.
Next
A
Thursday.
copy of the good standing certificate and a copy of the trader's license.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
3:30, right?
Right.
3:30.
Thank you.
Thank
Uh-huh.
you, sir.
Good to see you. We're off the record.